August never really leaves this little town completely. Even in October, you can feel it in the heat. The ice machine behind the store still hums into the night, and the gas station by the river road keeps its canopy light. Low brass melody. A folding chair sits empty outside a brick storefront, like somebody stepped away a minute and forgot to come back once. A delivery calendar hangs crooked in the hardware window frame. Still turn to late summer, though the seasons have all changed. Funny how a town remembers things people leave behind, holding little pieces of them long after they moved on. At the corner of August and a midnight road, the air still feels familiar, though the years have come and gone. At the corner of August and a sleeping town, you can almost hear old summers when the night gets quiet enough. Back then the movie theater stayed open after dark. Teenagers filled the parking lot till way past 11 o'clock. Now the ticket booth stands silent beneath a faded sign, but every time I pass it, the old crowd comes to mind. The years don't erase much, they just soften every line, like photographs left sitting too long in the sunlight. At the corner of August in a midnight road, the air still feels familiar, though the years have come and gone. At the corner of August and a sleeping town, you can almost hear old summers when the night gets quiet enough. A moth circles a street lamp, a train moves through the distance, and for a moment nothing feels missing. Short, gentle, reflective. At the corner to lighten over rooftops far away at the corner of August, where old memories stay, not trapped inside the past, just resting by the way. The train keeps rolling, the street lamp keeps glowing, and August keeps lingering. Slow and low. Slow and low.
Found an old county fair photograph tucked inside a dresser drawer. Black and white with scalloped edges, dated 1964. There was cotton candy on my shirt, dust on Daddy's Sunday shoes, Mama laughing off to one side, like she had nothing left to lose. Warm brass melody, the Ferris wheel stood in the background, halfway lit against the dust. A local band near the livestock tents played songs nobody wrote down. My sister held a goldfish bowl, warm from tossing rings all night. And my brother swore he'd marry the girl at the ticket line. Pictures never tell the whole story, they freeze the smiles, but leave out the songs and the thing that came after Lou County Fair photograph, faded at the seams, holding summer in its corners, long after summer leaves. County Fair photograph, pulled from a wooden drawer, reminding me that on the days were never ordinary at all. Gentle melodic phrases, I can't remember what we ate or which rides broke down that year, but I remember Daddy's hand resting lightly on my shoulder. I remember Mama fixing collars before the picture snapped. trying to make us stand up straight for 3 seconds of forever. Memory edits details, but keeps the feeling close. Like carrying warmth after the fire burns low. Counting fires for the road, faded at the seams, holding summer in its corners, long after summer leaves. Counting fires for the road, pulled from a wooden drawer, reminding me that ordinary days were never ordinary at all. The fairgrounds are a parking lot now. The grandstand came down years ago. But every time I hold that picture, the Midway lights come back on, and I can almost hear the laughter drifting through the crowd. Short, gentle, British tea. As the evening settles in, the edges curl a little more, but the people stay the same. Count it fair, fair bread. No museum piece to flee, just proof that love often looks like showing up again and again. The drawer slides closed. The house grows quiet. Before the first freight rolled through, the depot kettle was already on, steam climbing toward the rafters long before the break of dawn. Eddie from the signal office poured the coffee strong and black, said if the trains were running late, at least this kept him on the tracks. Warm brass melody. The ticket window stayed half open, though nobody bought a fare.
A farmer came for conversation, more than anything, so there. A school janitor in coveralls stopped by every Tuesday morning, reading box scores from the sports page, while the sky was still forming. Some cups get poured for thirst, some get poured for company, and some are just an excuse to sit a little longer. Depot coffee, hot enough to sting, pass between rough hands and wedding rings. Depot coffee, bitter, cheap, and plain, but somehow it tasted better shared before the trains. Gentle underneath, there was a waitress named Jolene who remembered every name, how many sugars people took, and whose arthritis flared in rain. She'd refill your cup mid-sentence without interrupting your story, like she'd learned that listening was another kind of service. You don't always notice goodness while you're standing in its light. Sometimes it takes years to recognize its shape. Depot coffee, hot enough to sting, passed between rough hands and wedding rings. Depot coffee, bitter, cheap, and plain, but somehow it tasted better shared before the trains. One winter morning, the boiler gave out. Folks huddled close, coat still buttoned, drinking lukewarm coffee and talking like old friends. Even the strangers, short, earthy, comforting. Depot coffee, as another morning starts, the freight cars keep moving across the county yards. Depot coffee, nothing fancy in the cup, just enough warmth to help ordinary people face whatever came next. The kettle keeps rattling, the station clock keeps ticking, and the coffee keeps pouring, one cup at a time.
Behind the register at Carson's Drive-In sat an old pickle jar of change. Pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters, collected without much fanfare. Miss Patty kept it near near the milkshake mixer, beneath the handwritten pilots, for folks who came up a little short and promised, I'll get you next time. Warm brass melody, a boy in Little League socks forgot enough for onion rings. A truck mechanic needed coffee till Friday's paycheck came in. Teenagers splitting cheeseburgers, dug through jacket pockets twice, and Miss Patty never made a fuss. She'd simply slide the jar their way. Trust don't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like spare change, resting in plain sight, waiting to be needed. Driving change jar, sitting by the till, helping people bridge the distance between want and will. Driving change jar, cloudy glass and steel, holding more generosity than money could reveal. Simple melodic phrases, soft hymning underneath. A widowed school bus driver dropped $2 in each month. Said, somebody help my boys once, then changed the subject quick. A traveling salesman from Mobile added coins before he left. Nobody kept a ledger, nobody asked who gave what. Communities aren't built by speeches and parades. They're built by quiet habits, repeated and rebate. Driving change jars, sitting by the till, between want and will. Driving change jar, cloudy glass and steel, holding more generosity than money could reveal. One summer afternoon, the jar finally overflowed. Miss Patty laughed, poured half into the church pantry, and left the rest exactly where it always been. Sure. Neighborly, driving change jar as the neon flickered low. The last car backed away and the grill cooled down. Driving change jar beside the closing and sign, teaching everyone who noticed that grace can cost a dime. The milkshake machine falls silent. The parking space is empty, and the little glass jar keeps waiting for whoever comes tomorrow.
Down at Bayview Landing, near the Ferry Dock Cafe, a spinning rack of postcards caught the breeze most every day. Pictures of white shrimp boats, pelicans against the sun, lighthouses and boardwalks for folks passing through town. Warm brass melody, Miss Gloria ran the ticket booth with reading glasses low. She sold stamps from a cigar box to tourists headed north. A young Marine bought 3 of them before the afternoon crossing. Spent 10 minutes choosing carefully which scenes to send back home. People leave pieces of themselves in places they'll never return to. Sometimes it's a letter, sometimes it's a picture. Ferry boat postcard, turning on a ride, carrying promises and weather reports from places looking back. Ferry boat postcard with handwritten goodbye. held him for a while. Tantamated phrases, soft rumming underneath. A little girl picked out the dolphin one for her grandmother in Mobile. Said she described the ocean smell, even if the card couldn't. An older couple shared a bench, arguing over which one fit. The husband chose the sunset, his wife preferred the pier. Not every memory needs saving, but some has to be carried across rivers and years by ordinary hands. Ferry boat postcard, turning on a wire, carrying promises and weather reports from places looking back. With handwritten goodbyes, traveling farther than the people who held them for a while. One September, a hurricane warning emptied the dock. Miss Gloria gathered every postcard, tied them up with twine, and tucked them beneath the counter until calmer tides return. Short, breezy, bittersweet. As the evening ferry pulled away, the gulls circled overhead and the tide rolled in. Ferry boat postcards fading around the edges, still carrying small pieces of life from one shore to another. The ferry horn echoes, the postcard rack slows, and the bay keeps breathing through another southern night.
5 minutes to closing at Turner's appliance store. The television in the showroom still flickers by the door. Mr. Turner counts the register for the second time tonight, while a floor fan keeps on turning in the yellow light. Low brass melody, a young man rushes in breathless, looking for a fuse. Says his kitchen went completely dark around the evening news. Turner points him to aisle 7 without even looking up. Some customers become familiar after 20 years or so. Every town has people who know where everything belongs, not because they planned it, just because they've stayed that long. 5 minutes to closing, and the day's nearly gone. One more sale, one more handshake, then the lights come off. 5 minutes to closing, the same as yesterday. 100 ordinary evenings spent exactly this way. There's a calendar from 1968 still hanging in the back. Nobody remembers why it's there, nobody takes it down. A dusty radio on a shelf plays a distant country song, too quiet for the customers, but loud enough for Turner. The world outside keeps changing, new roads, bigger signs, but inside some old buildings, time falls a little behind. 5 minutes to closing, and the day's nearly gone. One more sale, one more handshake, then the lights come off. 5 minutes to closing, the same as yesterday. 100 ordinary evenings spent exactly this way. The young man leaves with his fuse, the bell rings above the door. Turner watches him drive away, then locks up like he's done 1,000 times before. Short, simple, conversational. 5 minutes to closing, the parking lot grows still. The floor fan keeps on spinning, though the room is empty now. 5 minutes to closing, another day complete. Nothing headline worthy, nothing grand, just a life lived honestly. The register is quiet, the showroom settles, and Mr. Turner heads home. slow and satisfied.
Mr. Calvin watered tomatoes every evening around 6. Dragging a green garden hose across the cracked red bricks. He'd move the sprinkler inch by inch like there was no need to rush. Listening to the baseball game through an open kitchen window. Warm brass melody. The Johnson kids rode bicycles through the spray on hotter days. The mother yelled from the front porch about muddy shoes again. Beagle slept beneath the azaleas, dreaming in the shade, while Mr. Calvin tipped his cap to everyone who waved. Most wisdom isn't complicated. It doesn't arrive in books. Sometimes it looks like knowing what can wait till tomorrow. Garden hose gospel running through the grass, teaching patience to the evening as another daylight passed. Garden hose gospel, cool against the heat, a reminder life grows better when you tend the little things. Simple melodic phrases, soft hemming in the leaf. He taught his grandson how to check if the watermelon sounded right, how to tell when rain was coming by the smell before the storm. The boy pretended not to listen, like boys often do, then repeated every lesson 30 years too soon. The people who shape us most rarely know they're doing it. They just keep showing up again and again. Garden hose gospel running through the grass, teaching patience to the evening as another daylight passed. God
garden hose gospel, cool against the heat, a reminder life grows better when you tend to little things. One August, the county water line broke. Neighbors filled buckets together, shared what they had, and stood talking in driveways long after the sun went down. Soft, needs a cry, neighborly. Garden hose gospel, as the crickets took their turn, the last light settled softly on the rows he planted first. Garden hose gospel, no sermon left behind, just a man watering tomatoes and teaching by example without trying to. The sprinkler drips softly, the radio fades low, and the garden keeps growing, one evening at a time. Back before the sun came up, the diner lights were on. Miss Betty turned the open sign while humming an old song. The coffee started brewing, the grill began to warm, and outside on the county road, the air felt cold and calm. Low brass melody across the street at Walker's Feed, a pickup pulled around. Old Mr. Kane stepped from the cab without a single sound. He carried 2 blue kerosene cans like he had every year, since winter still meant wood stoves and radios folks gathered near. Some mornings don't announce themselves, they simply arrive with familiar sounds and familiar faces. Kerosene morning, before the town wakes up, before the traffic starts moving, before the storefronts unlock. Kerosene morning, cold air and faded gloves, the kind of hour that disappears before most people are up
phrases, soft hammering underneath. A newspaper boy on a bicycle cut across the square, leaving rolled-up headlines on porches everywhere. A church bell rang at 6:15 through the pale gray sky, and somewhere a screen door opened to start another day. Most lives aren't measured in milestones and applause. They're measured in mornings, just like this one. Kerosene morning, before the town wakes up, before the traffic starts moving, before the storefronts unlock. Kerosene morning, cold air and faded gloves, the kind of hour that disappears before most people are up. By 7:30, the parking lots would fill, the phones would ring, the day would get busy, and this quiet little hour would be gone like it was never there. Short, earthy, unhurried. Kerosene morning, now the sunlight starts to spread across the roofs and water towers at the edge of town. Kerosene morning, another day begins, and all those ordinary people step back into their lives again. The coffee keeps pouring, the trucks keep arriving, and the morning rolls forward without a fuss. Main Street's been sleeping for an hour or more. The barber shop is dark tonight, the hardware locked its door. The signal at the crossing changes anyway. Red to green and back again, though nobody's on the way. Low brass melody, the laundromat on Jefferson finally went black. The movie sign lost half its lights out behind the tracks. A stray dog crosses quietly through the courthouse square, like he knows the town by memory, and every soul that's there. Most nights pass unnoticed, like pages people turn, but But every now and then the dark has something left to learn. One light still on at the edge of town, shining through a second floor window while the world settles down. One light still on, that's all I can see. But somehow in the distance, it keeps company with me. Warm, soft hammering underneath. Maybe someone's reading, maybe someone's awake, maybe they're just sitting there for old habit's sake. I don't need the answer, and I don't need a name. Some things matter simply because they quietly remain. Years can make you restless, or they can make you slow, and sometimes they just teach you a few things worth knowing. One light still on at the edge of town, shining through a second floor window while the world settles down. One light still on, that's all I can see. But somehow in the distance, it keeps company with me. I used to think the meaning was hiding somewhere far. Now I find it waiting in ordinary parts. A porch, a window, a road without a sound. Short. One light still on as the midnight drifts along. Not bright enough to guide me, just bright enough to belong. Oh, one light still on, one light still on, through the stillness and the calm, like a small reminder that the night means no harm. The light keeps shining, the town keeps breathing, slow and steady, all night long. Ooh, all night long.
Station closed an hour ago. The pump stand quiet now. A moth keeps circling the neon sign that barely works somehow. A freight train grown beyond the trees, then fades into the dark, leaving only highway sound and a dog somewhere that barks. Ooh, low brass melody. I'm driving past the county line with nowhere I should be, just letting old familiar roads decide the route for me. The dashboard throws a faded glow across the passenger seat, and every mile feels softer now than it used to feel to me. Some roads are made for leaving, some roads are made for home, and some are only there to keep a man from feeling alone. Smoke in the rear view, drifting out of sight, floating through the tail lights in the middle of the night. Smoke in the rear view, nothing left to prove, just another quiet mile and a little room to move. Warm trombone phrase, saw hammering underneath. I passed the old feed store that closed a year ago. The sign still hangs above the door, though everybody knows. A couple lights remain downtown, above the bakery lane, the same ones I remember seeing back when I was young and strange. The world keeps rearranging without a lot of noise. One day you're chasing everything, the next you're making choices. Smoke in the rear view, drifting out of sight, floating through the tail lights in the middle of the night. Smoke in the rear view, nothing left to prove, just another quiet mile and a little room to move. The radio found an old soul song from sometime long ago. The singer sounded older now, or maybe I just know what he was trying to say. Sure, simple, unhurried. Smoke in the rear view, the highway rolling slow, every town behind me, part of where I go. Smoke in the rear view, stars above the pines, somewhere past the darkness, everything is doing fine. The road keeps winding, the radio keeps humming, the night keeps moving, slow and low. Down by the bus station, near the edge of town, there's a phone booth standing lonely, though nobody comes around. The glass is scratched and cloudy, the
paint is chipped and worn, like it's been waiting through the years for one more call before the dawn. Low brass melody, the bakery closed at 7, the movie house at 9. The street lights paint long shadows across the yellow line. A delivery truck rolls past, then disappears from sight, leaving that little phone booth there alone beneath the light. Some things outlive their purpose, some things outlive their time, and some things simply stay because nobody said goodbye. The last booth in town, still standing there tonight, underneath the flickering street lamp, in the pale electric light. The last booth in town, with nobody on the line, but somehow it keeps holding on, like an old friend of mine. Warm trombones underneath. I remember using payphones when I was 23, dropping quarters into conversations that meant the world to me. Now everybody carries voices right there in their hands, but somehow that old phone booth feels like it still understands. The years don't ask permission, they quietly move along, turning everyday places into memories before too long. The last booth in town, still standing there tonight, underneath the flickering street lamp, in the pale electric light. The last booth in town, with nobody on the line, but somehow it keeps holding on, like an old friend of mine. Maybe tomorrow they'll remove it, maybe next year it'll be gone, but tonight it's still part of the story. Short, gentle, gentle. The last booth in town, watching midnight roll by, cars come and go like passing years beneath the southern sky. The last booth in town, not asking to be saved, just quietly doing what it's done through every every change we've made.